going to talk about opposites, and opposites are things that are completely different from each other. So the opposite of up would be down. So I'm going to read a story, and it's called Pop in the Jungle, and it's to go along with our habitat theme. And on the cover is a lion. But remember we said a lion is the king of the jungle? But although they call him that, the lion doesn't live in the jungle. Remember, he lives in the African savannah. So pop in the jungle, and my animals are gonna pop out of the book. So my first animal is a giraffe. And it says, so a giraffe is very tall. So the opposite of tall is short or small, like this monkey. It says giraffes are the tallest land animals. They have legs that are 6 feet long and feet that are the size of a dinner plate. So think of your parents' dinner plate. That's how big a giraffe's feet are. And then there are 264 known species of monkeys in the world. That's a lot of different types of monkeys. So our first opposites are tall and small or short, like the monkey. Ooh, roar! A lion's roar is very loud, and a mouse is very quiet. So the opposite of loud is quiet. It says the roar of a lion is very loud. It can be heard up to 5 miles away. That's far away. And a mouse squeaks are so high-pitched that humans can't hear them. So the opposite of loud is quiet. Remember I say you can be loud like a lion outside, but quiet like a mouse inside. So loud and quiet. Ooh. So here we have a crocodile. And the crocodile's mouth is open, and the opposite of open is closed. Now its mouth is closed. So open, close. It says, snap! A crocodile has the strongest bite of all the animals in the world. And then up here we have a butterfly, and it says, the unique colors and patterns on the wings of butterflies are made up of tiny scales. So we have open, and the opposite of open is closed. So here's my favorite one. So we have a tortoise, and watch its head. So first it's in, and now it's out. So in and out. So the opposite of in is out. It says giant tortoises can live for a very, very long time. Some are more than 100 years old. That's very old for a tortoise, 100 years old. All right, we have an elephant and a bird. Think about an elephant. Would you be able to hold an elephant? Probably not. It'd be very, very heavy. So our opposite is heavy, and then think of a bird, very light. So this is like a teeter-totter. When something's heavier, meaning it weighs more, it goes closer to the ground. And when it's lighter, it goes up because it doesn't weigh as much, so it goes up. So heavy and light. It says elephants never stop growing. A male elephant can weigh as much as a school bus. Think of a school bus. That'd be very heavy to pick up. So the school bus for an elephant weighs almost as much as a school bus does. And now here's a bird. So light like a bird. Birds have extremely light bones to help with their flight, to help them flying. So we have to be very gentle with birds. So because they weigh, they're very light. All right, and here's my last one. Watch, I like how the zebra, it shows him running. So this opposite is, on the bird's feathers are spots, or they're like dots, spots. And the opposite of spots is stripes, like on the zebra. And it says, each zebra has its own unique pattern of black and white stripes. So we have spots and stripes. That's the opposite there. I like watching the zebra run. All right, so there was my book of opposites in the jungle. So next I'm gonna show you some other opposites, and we're gonna match to their opposites. So here's my chart of opposites. So we're gonna start at the top here. And a fire is very hot, right? So the opposite of hot would be, think of an ice cube. An ice cube is very cold. So the opposite of hot is cold. Now look at the kitten there. The kitten is in the bucket. So the opposite of in would be out of the bucket. The kitten is now out of the bucket. Now look at the person here. They're facing with their back towards you. So the opposite of your back would be, if you turn around, you would see your front. So opposite of back is front. Now look at the little girl here, which we should never do, is she's above or on top of the table. And the opposite of above would be below or underneath the table, which we shouldn't do that as well because we could hit our heads, right? All right, we're gonna go over here now. So the monkey is facing the right side up, right? It is facing up, the right side up. And monkeys like to do this on trees from their legs. They like to be upside down. So the opposite of right side up would be upside down. Now look at the little girl here. She is feeling very happy. And the opposite of happy is feeling very sad. All right. And remember, we said an elephant is very big. And the opposite of big would be like a mouse, very small. Here's my rabbit. My rabbit is what color? It is black. Good job. It is black. And the opposite of black, because black is the darkest color, and think of the lightest color. The very lightest color out there is white. So the opposite of black is white. All right, last row. We have, look at the glass. Is there anything in the glass? Nothing's in the glass, so it is empty. And then when you put juice in it, then it becomes full. The glass is now full. When does the sun come out? Good job. It comes out during the day. So the opposite of daytime is, when does the moon come out? Good job. It comes out at the night. It comes out at nighttime. So the opposite of day is night. All right, last two. Here we have these boots. And what do the boots look? They're nice and clean. And then when you jump in a muddy puddle, they become very dirty, right? So opposite of clean is dirty. And then here is a present. This is what all your presents look like on Christmas or on your birthday. They're all closed, right? And what do you have to do to get to the present inside, the gift inside? You have to open it. So the opposite of closed is open. Good job. All right, so here are your opposites. I hope you enjoyed the story and the match. Have a good day.